YouTubers. This is Culture Africa Gal. Looking a little bit of a mess today. But anyway, this is my first YouTube video, but I've been kind of itching to do something to help those who are really on a budget. So this video is going to show you how to put in a synthetic lace front and also a weave. So I'm actually going to be installing the purple pack, premium purple pack multi. It's the Paris wave. It's in various sizes, 14, 16, and 18, and I bought a 1 and a 1B. I normally just do 1, but they only had one 1B, excuse me, one color 1. So anyways, I was inspired actually by another YouTube videoer by the name of Beauty MC2. She actually did a video on the seamless lace closure installation. Now, I actually didn't have the funds to go and purchase the expensive human hair lace front. So what I actually had was one of my old Vivica Fox's deep lace fronts. As you can see here, it's a very deep lace front. I know this may not work for everyone, but I was really inspired by Beauty MC2. I'll put the link on the bottom. And really inspired by her video, and I just wanted to see if I could do it using this lace front. So what I did was I actually cut this part out, and that's what I used for my lace. You're not going to be able to see it, but anyway, so this is what it actually looks like. Beauty MC2's, hers was a little more in a square shape, but I already did this style before. I'll try to see if I can include pictures. This was really helpful for me because I'm on a budget and I didn't have money to buy the other items, and I think this is just helpful for someone who really wants to achieve not leaving their hair out, especially if they're natural, and really having a protective style, but still looking glorious and fabulous. So in an event, Beauty MC2, I appreciate your posting about how to achieve a seamless lace closure. So just to kind of go through and talk with what I'm going to do, essentially per her instructions, I'm going to lay this down, and as you can already see, that's what it's going to look like. And because of the fact that it's a deep lace, there are other ways to part it. It's not just there. You can part it, in other areas. But anyway, I wanted to do a side part. So I guess, and then in addition, this is my braid pattern. I braided everything down. My hair is somewhat, shoulder length. So what I did was, and this may not work for everyone, but I wanted definitely a flat braiding pattern. So each braid was braided down, and then whatever was my leftover piece, I essentially sewed it in between the spaces. So this will probably go down as I sew. But in any event, the first stage of what I'm going to do is actually sew this down. So I'm going to start, and essentially you're not going to put your lace front so close, as you can see, so close to your braid. You want to actually put it a little further up, so it's about an inch, if you want to say. Okay, so if you can see here, and then just to kind of anchor it, I used duckbill clips, and that was recommended by Beauty MC2 also. Or if you don't have duckbill clips, I may alternatively use bobby pins. Okay, so essentially I'm going to begin And I'm going to place this on here like so. Okay? And then I'm going to secure with my pin. Secure like so. And then secure the other section like so. Okay, and again, don't forget an inch before, and then as you can see, here's the corner, and this really is going to achieve protection against your baby hairs. So what I do is, and again, I'm not trying to go through the entire part, the entire thing, but essentially I'm going through this corner. Okay, and then there's another part, and again, this is very different from, you know, the traditional lace front closure, but this is what I had and I just wanted to use it. And I know many of us all have lace fronts. If you're, you know, used to using synthetic wigs and things of that sort, I'm sure you have it in your closet. So and if you're on a budget, I mean, even, I'm not recommending this, but I mean, say you wanted to just save money and you're used to using synthetic wigs, just go buy like a Vivica deep lace front. And usually a lot of people not necessarily buy these type of lace fronts, so you can probably get a good deal for like $20 and maybe use the wig, and then later on, as the wig loses its, you know, color and luster, just cut out that lace front and just use it. So anyway, so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to go around the perimeter of the lace front and sew. Okay, just to anchor it down. And I just, the reason I also didn't mention, the reason, this is my first video, I'm starting with the lace front first because that was the recommendation of Beauty MC2, and I think it's a great recommendation because sometimes I think it allows it to be more seamless with your sewing, as if you, when you put this on there, because then your other wefts can be placed on it, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so I will just continue to anchor this like so. And it's not going to be completely secure right now. I'm just doing enough to secure it so that it doesn't fall off, or at least stays in place. And then we'll do more securing as I place my other wefts on my head. But I think this is a great protective style, and I really appreciate the idea. I hope you guys like this video. So you just want to do 2 knots here in your first braid, and then just to kind of anchor it a little bit, just to secure it. little bit. You're not going to do all the securing right now. The majority of your securing is going to be when I'm kind of close to finishing the installation. I'm going to also do this part. Okay, I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to do a few just anchor knots. Just to ensure that it's in place. Just make sure this is how I want it. And again, anchor knots. Okay. So as you can already see, it's pretty flawless. And that's kind of how it is. Already kind of see how the closure is gonna lay. So right now it's not fully secure, but I'll secure the rest as I continue sewing the rest of my sewing. Okay, so don't worry about this. This is gonna get anchored down. So as I discussed before, I really want like a full, I know normally they say like it's the purple pack or whatever. It comes in 4 different pieces. So it comes in a 14, 2 16s, and an 18. And because I bought a 1B and a 1, I prefer my 1 to be on top, but I'm going to intertwine between 1 and 1B in the back. So I'm going to first start with my 1B, my 18, and that is going to be my back piece. As I sewed, I did an anchor point. Can't really see, but I did one anchor braid. It's really small because I forgot to do it. But in any event, this is how the hair looks. It's pretty soft. I'm just going to cut that piece out. Okay. And when I'm done with my back part, I will come back. Everyone. So I've done it about a quarter of the way with my weave. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to anchor both ends of the closure. So I'm going to loop one end, and I'm going to loop it twice. And then what I'm going to do is to minimize, again, as Beauty MC2 said, to minimize any tension on my hair, I'm just going to anchor it right about here through the braid, as you can see, through the braid, and as you can see, so it can lay flat. Okay, and then do the other braid, the other part of the thread anchored here, and I'll do the same for the other side. Again, see the corner, how it's flapping up. Going to put thread on that side, one knot, anchor it here, and then continue it to the back so that it lays flat. All right, so that will allow my closure to stay flat, as you can see. Okay. I'm doing this a little bit out of order, but so I did a knot or two to secure the thread on the closure, and then basically I'm going to anchor this, you know, behind my ear. Well, you know, anchor the thread just to provide some tension so it lays flat. Okay, so just hold it tight, and then essentially pull it through the other side, and then do it again so it lays flat, and then I anchor one more here just so it's not loose, and then essentially that's how you see that it lays flat. Okay, and then I will just continue my weave like so. Sorry if the video is a little choppy first time. what you're gonna do. But as you can see, you can tell that it lays flat, and then you can see that I have, you know, multiple parting options, you know, like so. Okay, so I will come back once I'm complete with the installation and tell me what you think. All right. I'm a little bit more than a halfway, so I basically looped 2 knots through here, and basically I am going to begin. I like to always put like an anchor piece similar to what the Beauty MC2 did, just to kind of put one weft here and then one weft here. So again, 2 knots through here, and then I'm going to put them through here. Hey y'all, so this is the finished product. As you can see, there's my part. Here's the back. And this is synthetic hair. So this is the final product, and I like it. So I know I wasn't very thorough with everything, but my first video. So just wanted you guys to see, and this is the side, and this is the lace front. So a lot of possibilities. Flip the part, you can see. So deuces.